Hey guys, Jeremy here. So today I decided to make a video about creating content on a budget. This video came across my mind a while back because I was one of those people that felt like you need all the expensive gear to actually have a good quality video or to just make a video in general. And that really stopped me from starting and taking my YouTube channel because I would see other big creators with the big cameras and the Sonys and the log footage, and I was like, man, I want my quality of my videos to be like that. But as I've grown, I've seen that you don't need that stuff. You know, as long as you have good content, the quality will eventually come later on down the line. So I typically use my camera for a lot of stuff, but I also use my phone, and I also try to tell people to use the things that are around you, like your phone, to start your YouTube channel off as far as making videos, or even if you want to go outside and practice your photography. In today's world, it's like they're trying to put an actual camera, like a DSLR, and just those high-end cameras in the phone. So I actually had a project that I wanted to do today. I have a coworker that used to work with me, and he asked me could I take some pictures and videos of his dogs. So he breeds bullies, and me not knowing too much about like the camera, so basically I'm still learning my camera and stuff, and learning about the exposure and the aperture and all that stuff like that. A wise man once told me to commit first and figure out the rest later, so I committed. Now I don't know how this is going to go, and you know, I wanted to test the theory out to see, but the weather is bad outside, so I decided to take it upon myself to just switch this whole video around and show you guys how I take my thumbnails for my YouTube videos and stuff. And it's crazy because I don't really use my camera. I always use my phone to take the pictures, and I go to Walmart and get like a $3.99 board, and I set it up against a wall or maybe even towards a window, and I typically get 2 boards, but I couldn't find the one today that I actually wanted to use, so I have 1 board. And I like to take my pictures when it's like dark outside so I can be able to control the light, but for the sake of this video we're going to use natural light today. And I'm gonna just take some of the objects that I have around me to put on the board and actually take some pictures, and we're gonna go in Lightroom and edit it how I like my pictures being edited. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys how I set up everything, and we're gonna go from there. So yeah. So this is pretty much my setup. Today we're just gonna be using an IKEA table, and then I have this board that I got from Walmart that came, I want to say like $2, $3. I don't technically know the price, and I want to say it's like styrofoam or something, but they're very cheap. You can find these for like $1, maybe $3, and I typically get 2, but today I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna use 1, and I'm gonna take stuff that I have around me, like my computer. I'm gonna take some pictures of my mouse and then of my keyboard that I have. And I'm not putting my phone on a tripod. I'm gonna just pretty much hold it with my hand and go around the table and try to get some good pictures. So let's set everything up, let's take some pictures, and then we'll take it back to the desk and go to Lightroom to edit them and see how they turned out. We took the pictures. You seen how I went around the desk and just snapped a couple photos. Now we're gonna go into Lightroom and edit the photos. Now I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to editing photos, but I kind of just edit them to my liking. Pretty much add a preset to it to have a starting point. So we're gonna start off with the first picture. Now you can see, like I said, white background, something simple. I typically just go ahead and I start off with a preset, and shout out to Olor, or I have a hard time pronouncing his name, but I use his presets and all my stuff, and I typically just go down and just keep clicking them until I find the one that I like. And let me see, I can say I like 4. Now lately I've been real into like the dark, moody pictures and photos, or at least that's the look that I've been trying to go for. So I kind of like this right here. Now with the preset, I like it. It looks fine to me right here, but I'll probably edit some stuff on it. And again, I'm not really good with the contrast and the exposure and stuff, so let's see. Typically bring it about right there. Contrast down a little bit. I typically like to make my blacks pop, so I bring them up a little bit. And then bring the whites up a little bit too. And I like going for this blue tint when it comes to color. I don't know why, it just looks nice to me, so I typically just add a little blue to it. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I really don't do too much, and you can see the before and then you can see the after. Like, that makes a big difference. Next, we're gonna go to the picture that I took of my MacBook. And again, like I said, I always start off with a preset. So I'm gonna choose 4, hit done, and then we're gonna go over to light. And this picture looks fine to me, but I'll probably bring down the exposure just a little bit. And then bring out the black just a little bit. And I kind of like how it goes from like a gradient from like that silver to kind of like that dark. And you know, bring the contrast down all the way to kind of bring the grays in a little bit. And you go to color, and again, like I said, just add a blue tint to it. And that's pretty much it. And you can see the before and after picture. You know, you see the before where it kind of was like a little yellowish, and that was pretty much just from the light outside. And then you add your edits to it, and it turns out fine to me. And then the last picture we're gonna go to is the mouse. Again, start off with another preset. With this one, I probably will do 5 this time. And it's a little too bright, so we're gonna bring down the exposure a little bit of the mouse. And then the contrast, probably bring it about right there. The whites are a little too bright, so we'll bring the whites down just a little bit. Bring the black out to kind of make the mouse pop a little bit. And again, like I said, very simple, get to the point. Add a little blue tint to it. And you know, there you have it. You have the before. You have the before. Jeez. You have the before, and then you have the after picture. You can see that makes a big difference. Which it can be more done to this photo, but again, I just like everything simple. And I actually want to go to this photo that I took with my phone yesterday. It was like the sun was out and stuff, and I just decided to take a picture. So I took a picture of this, and I probably won't add a preset to this. I typically just go to the color max and just kind of like edit it a little bit, but you know, like that, bring the luminance down just a little bit. And again, this was all taken with my iPhone. I literally was out the car, took a picture, snapped it, and that was pretty much it. So again, like I try to tell people, you don't need the most expensive things to be a content creator. You want to go more towards the videography side, or you want to take pictures. All this was taken with this device right here. Now, yes, this is an iPhone 13 Pro Max, the highest end, and it takes pretty good pictures, but like I said, you snap it, you go and edit it, you can make any picture pretty much turn out great. So that's pretty much it, you guys. If you found value in this video, please leave a thumbs up. It helps other people find this video. And if you would like to see more sit down content like this, please let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.